My name is Sabin Phuyal and my ID is 20251081, and today I'm gonna do a demo video of web development project. So let me start. So this is my project I have done. So the first one is the home page, and here I have added navigation bar, and as default the navigation bar uses flex direction row. So when I move on to mobile version, uh, I have used a media query, and from which the navigation bar is converted to flex direction column. Similarly, I have used a profile picture and a text here. For this, I have used paragraph tag, and for this, I have used S1 tag. Similarly, when I hover, the profile picture moves because I have added animation and transform rotate properties of the CSS. Similarly, I have used display grid properties and grid template column as rows two times, so that first the profile is appeared and second the text is appeared. And when I move on to mobile version, I have used media query, and I have used grid template columns and auto as one time, so that only one element is looking here first. Similarly, let me move on to next page, project page, and I have never done any project in my life, so I have only added project and six boxes. So here this also uses display grid properties, and here I have added grid template columns, auto three times, and three boxes are appearing uh, in columns. And when I move on to mobile version, I have used grid template columns as auto one time, so that only one boxes is appearing. So I have used here media queries, and why I use auto, because width and height are already set using class or ID of the particular boxes. Similarly, to arrange this grid, I have used auto property and grid template columns and rows. Similarly, let me move on to contact page. So this is the contact page, and this is also responsive, as I have already shown in home and project section. And this contact section is also responsive as them. And here I have used input HTML tag for taking input, and message for message section I have used text area tag. So here I can type any text and use submit using buttons. So I have used black color as button background color and white as text color. So most of the modern website, including navigation bar, uses this. So I have also tried to make that, and I have also added over of turquoise in navigation bar, which looks more attractive. But for the button, I have used black as text and white as background color, as this matches the button properties, color properties. Similarly, let me move on to video section. So here, this is the button from which I can, or anyone can watch my demo video. So this won't work because I'm currently recording the video. Similarly, this page is also responsive, and for this I've used H1 tag, and for this I've used paragraph tag. Similarly, let me move on to site report, and for the site report I have used paragraph tag for writing paragraphs, and here for heading I have used H1 tag. Similarly, this is the mode my experience. First, I have given introduction about HTML and CSS. Similarly, this is the ups and downs. Similarly, this is the module experience of learning HTML, CSS, and this is the user interface or wireframe of my site. So here I have used display grid properties and grid template columns properties here. So I have used media queries so that it looks more responsive to mobile version, as we can see here in this video. Similarly, this is my design decisions, why I choose the particular color, like why I choose the background color, particular background color. And this is the validation screenshot of 5 HTML document and 1 CSS code. So this is also responsive, as I have used here display grid and grid template columns. Similarly, this is the video link of my website, as this won't work as I am currently recording this video. Similarly, let me move on to HTML. So this is the index HTML, and this is the navigation bar code, HTML code, as this is same for all the pages. Similarly, for paragraph, I have used p tag, and for heading, I have used h1 tag, and for image, I have used img src tag, and for handling ID, I have used ID and particular name. And similarly, this is for the project section. For text, I have used P, and for heading I have used H1, and for handling old container I have used text container, and I have used div as well. And class is common because all the elements uses same proper CSS properties. Similarly, I have used for contact section I have used input tag for taking input, text area for message, and button tag for adding button. Similarly, for video demo, I have used ahref for providing YouTube video demo link of my video. Similarly, for the site report, I have added p tag for writing paragraph, and h1 tag for giving heading. Similarly, for I have used br tag to break lines, and div id wireframe container is a main container for all the wireframes, and for adding wireframe picture I have used img src, and given id as common wireframe a b c d and e. Similarly, this is the validation screenshot code, and here I have added link at last. And for CSS, I'm using body for the all the element, which is it is common in all the element. For navigation bar, I've used display flex and flex direction row as default in desktop version. And this CSS code is for portfolio page, and this is for the project page, as project page uses display grid, and grid template column auto and rows as auto. And I have also used btn id for handling button, and this is for the video section, and this is for the report section and wireframe section. And I have also used this at the keyframes to add animation in my website as from to. And here I have used change busy color values for adding animation using keyframes from this background color to this background color. And I have also used flip transform rotate properties, and transform rotate help us to rotate the objects in html using css, and for making more responsive and more attractive design for mobile version as well. I have used at the rate media screen properties, from which uh, display grid properties can be handled for mobile version as well. So at last, I want to thank Nami College and respective university for giving me this project so that I can learn HTML, CSS, and implement this in my real working scenarios. And similarly, I like to thank Ankit Thapa sir for providing me this project. Thank you all. Thank you again.